I think that the most memorable summer flings are the ones we have with our fragrances. Warm weather has a way of bringing out a carefree, lighthearted, and playful side in me, and I want my fragrance to have the same vibe. Kayali's newest release, the limited edition Vacay in a Bottle mini set, looked like the perfect fit. The promo for this launch was fantastic, and my Sagittarius self loves the idea of travel in a bottle. So of course, I had to get my hands on it. I will be traveling this summer, and I wanted something unique to commemorate the trip. So this came at the perfect time. I've been playing around in these scents for about a week, and I've got a lot of opinions. So if you're curious to see whether I think this is the perfect summer fling or just a flop, keep on watching. This is a limited edition set of 4 10 ml fragrances, all named after a tropical destination. The colors in this are absolutely beautiful. The first two remind me of sunny days, and the last two remind me of being by the water. So perfectly fits the theme of summer. This box is much sturdier than the usual Kayali packaging, and I like how it's small enough to easily fit in your luggage, your carry-on, your backpack if you're traveling this summer, but sturdy enough to where I do not feel like these would break in transit. I purchased this set from the Sephora website for 136 Canadian dollars. I normally buy my Kayalis directly from the Huda Beauty website because their processing and shipping times are insanely quick, but they have it priced at 154 Canadian. I don't know why there's such a big discrepancy in price, but I'm not gonna question it. If I can save some coins, best believe I will. Even at 136, I found that this was a little pricey for a 10 ml set, because that's the same price as a full-size 50 ml bottle. However, if you compare it to the cost of 4 individual 10 ml bottles, there is value in getting the set. On Sephora's website, a 10 ml of Vanilla 28 costs 44 Canadian dollars. So if I were to buy 4 of those individually, that would cost me 176 Canadian. With the Vacay set, you're getting 4 bottles for a little bit over the price of 3. The first fragrance in the set is Marrakesh in a Bottle Orange Blossom 24. The vibe of this is sensual, warm, and mysterious. Keynotes are bergamot, orange blossom, pink pepper, Turkish rose, neroli, and cedarwood. And to me, this is sunset in a bottle. This is the most classic, most sophisticated one out of the bunch. This has a very grown woman, rich auntie feel. Out of all 4 fragrances, this is the one with the least amount of sweetness. It starts off bright and refreshing and slightly spicy from the bergamot and the pink pepper. Together, they give this perfume a slight sparkly texture, almost like really faint aldehydes. On my skin, the neroli dominates over all the other notes. The orange blossom and rose are also present, but more so in the background. They're slightly dewy and they remind me of orange blossom and rose water, like the kind you bake with. This perfume is so luxurious and it has very much of a spa-like quality to it, which I think is intentional. When I think of Marrakesh, the first thing that comes to mind is the hammam. It is the spa. Scrubbed down in black soap, getting wrapped up in beautiful orange blossom and rose treatments, and walking out of there feeling like a whole new woman. This fragrance does an excellent job of conveying that feeling. It dries down to a citrusy, woody floral. Although it's quite warm in the opening, the more that I wear this, the cleaner and soapier it gets without ever really smelling like a full bar of soap. After about 6 hours, it becomes more of a skin scent and you have to really like get close to me or hug me to smell it, but it's still present. I have to say, the projection on all of these fragrances is fantastic. I own 5 full-size bottles of Kayali fragrances, and these 4 in the Vacay mini set have better projection than all the other ones I own. I'm thoroughly impressed. Overall, this is a very fancy, classic French perfume with a Middle Eastern edge to it. Perfect to wear on a romantic evening, to a classy date night, or even as a guest to a summer wedding. Although I love this one, I do not see it as a crowd pleaser. This is for people who have a more refined palette and like their fragrances a little bit more on the vintage side. Next up, we have Capri in a Bottle Lemon Sugar 14. The vibe is bright, addicting, and sugary. The key notes are lemon, sugar, raspberry, musk, freesia, and vanilla. In my opinion, this is the flirty one. This is the one that you're gonna want to keep coming back to over and over. You know that lemonade at the party that you swear tastes like juice, but like by the end of the night you're doing handstands? This is very inviting, very warm, easily likable. I see the majority of people who like vanilla and who like the other Kayali scents gravitate towards this one as their favorite, if not their second favorite. Capri is a delicious summer gourmand that gives off carnival vibes. I know it's named after Italy, but something about this is giving no behavior. If I was going to Carnival and playing Mass this year, I would absolutely wear this on the road. Anyone who catches a wine from you wearing this, never gonna forget you. Capri is sweet and airy and juicy. On my skin, I get a bright candied lemon, some ripe, tart, juicy red fruit, a generous dose of sugar, and a really sensual vanilla. I get around 5 hours of wear with this scent. This one dissipates the quickest on my skin in comparison to the other ones in this set. In general, lemon just does not really last on my skin. This would be perfect for both daytime and nighttime. If I was on vacation, I would wear this sightseeing or even going on excursions. Nighttime, I would wear this if I was doing something playful, like going to a casino, going to an escape room, maybe you're going go-karting with your friends, even if it's just like a night in where you guys are playing Uno or something. This is perfect for any type of fun atmosphere. This reminds me of a lighter version of Hard to Get by Forever Mood, and also a little bit of Devotion by Dolce & Gabbana. Capri is much lighter than those two, but it's not very unique. Like immediately my mind went to those two fragrances. This has been done before. You might already have something like this in your collection, but that doesn't mean it isn't any good. It's still very likable. The third fragrance in this set is Maui in a Bottle Sweet Banana 37. The vibe is sweet, solar, and blissful. Key notes are sweet banana, pear, coconut cream, sandalwood, jasmine, and vanilla. This is the most tropical of all 4 fragrances. Oh my God, it's so good. On my skin, I get a sweet banana with a really ripe, juicy pear and really realistic coconut cream with some white florals to smooth everything out. This is the first time I ever try fragrance with banana, and I'm really happy to say that it's quite good. The banana isn't synthetic, it's not too overpowering like real banana can be. Pear keeps it juicy and stops it from going overboard. It leaves your skin with that perfect, I've been by the water and just soaking up the sun all day type of smell. I get around 6 to 7 hours with this scent. After about 5 hours, it becomes really close to the skin, but it is present. This will be perfect for a day at the beach, a pool day, going to an aquarium, a water park, anything that you're outside enjoying yourself and having fun during the daytime. This will be absolutely great. It could be awesome for nighttime as well, but I would layer it with something a little bit more solar and floral for the evening. Last but not least, and also one of my favorites, we have Maldives in a Bottle Lang Coco 20. The vibe is aquatic, serene, and refreshing. Key notes are rosemary, wild lemon, starfruit, banana blossom, lang lang, and coconut milk. To me, this one is the most unisex. This screams quiet luxury. It's strong yet subtle, very refreshing. On my skin, I get mostly lang lang and coconut milk. The starfruit brings out a juicy texture, and the rosemary brings this really unique aromatic quality. It's very refined and dries down to a spicy, creamy floral. This will be perfect for any day spent by the water. A yacht day, maybe you're going on a boat cruise, or even a spa day. First time I smelled this, it immediately reminded me of Musamman White Intense by Lattafa. But Maldives is lighter, creamier, fruitier, and less aquatic. I get, again, around 6 to 7 hours of this on my skin. After about 6 hours, it's very, very close to the skin, but it's still present. As much as I love the creativity of this set, my intuition tells me that Kayali has an ulterior motive behind this release. Why are scents that are this good only available in 10 ml? Why are they limited edition? Why not just release them in full-size bottles? If you go to Kayali's Instagram page, there is a clue. They shared a detailed breakdown of the notes of each fragrance, and they are quite different than the key notes that are listed on the back of the packaging. I noticed that all of these fragrances have a signature accord listed in the base, the same signature accord that was introduced when they launched Vanilla Candy Rock Sugar. On top of the accord, I think they changed something else in the formula. They either have changed the base alcohol solution, added a fixative, or maybe it really just is this new accord. They definitely tweaked something because the projection on all of these fragrances is insane, especially for a mini size. Go on Fragrantica and you look up Kayali reviews, you're going to see a lot of comments about weak projection and longevity not being that great. I think they took that feedback and have secretly been working on a solution, and now they're trying to slowly introduce it and see what we think. If this does well, I see them reformulating every other fragrance that they offer to improve the performance. I would love to see these released as full-size bottles, and if they were, I would immediately purchase Marrakesh, Maldives, and Maui, but I'm not convinced that they will. If we learned anything from the wedding collection, this is it. So if you're interested in grabbing these, I recommend getting it while it's hot and while you still can. I know some of you are watching this like, why a vacation set? Where is Silk Santal? That's all I care about. We are all hoping on a restock, but it's been a year. They haven't said anything. I'm truly hoping they do launch one, but I don't know. If they are going to re-release the wedding collection, I do feel like they are waiting on feedback from this vacay set to implement that accord, the fixative, whatever it is that they changed to improve performance, like I said. Overall, I do think this entire set is fantastic, and yes, this would be the perfect summer fling. It's limited edition, they're 10 ml, easy to throw in your purse, in your bag, reasonably priced, fantastic projection and longevity. If you have a frag head in your life whose birthday is coming up, I think this would make the perfect gift. I am so excited to bring these on vacation with me later this summer. I'm curious to see how these develop over time and mature. It's going to be so hard not to reach for these, but I bought them to commemorate the trip. I'm wearing them on the trip. I've decided I got enough perfume that I can wear to hold me off until then. If you made it this far in the video, I want to say thank you so much for watching and for kicking it with me. If you have the set, let me know what you think. Which one is your favorite? Would you purchase large bottles? If so, which ones? Let me know down below. We know that Kayali is all about layering and making sense your own. If you're curious about layering combos within the set with other Kayali fragrances or other niche designer and Middle Eastern perfumes, check out my next video. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.